Steelers' ass, I'm gonna kick your ass. The Rock walked out of WrestleMania, the people's champ.
So why don't you go back to Calgary and take some more gas?
Welcome, everybody, to another week of Pro Wrestling Weekly. I'm the champ, John Potok.
And the most disgusting-looking outfit in the world.
Yeah, your role model, Rick Lieb, and the new
champ
boss, I guess, of...
you got that right.
You know, I guess
I guess we can't call him boss's son anymore. It's boss, right?
I like the boss's son anyways, but call me corporate BS to you.
Corporate BS to you.
Fans can call me boss's son.
Okay, well,
anyway, you know, today's the big matchup, role model. You know, we've been talking about it. You know, even though it's a wrestling show, you know, we got pro football fans here, and you know, today's our big inner rival, if there's ever been one. The Browns versus the Steelers tonight.
I'm predicting it's going to be among the lines of 34-3. Maybe the Steelers will beat them by even more than that. Maybe 51-0. Who knows? And who in the heck is Kay Stewart? What
are you talking about?
What you have embroidered in the back of your jersey? I've never heard. I know Kay Stewart on the Browns.
Kay Stewart for the Browns? That's their MVP today. Cordell Stewart.
Ah!
You like that, do you?
Yeah, that's pretty good. That's role modelish. Yeah. All right, very good.
Anyway,
I'm impressed. I'm impressed.
There you go. Anyway, if you guys want to give us a call today in Akron, you can do that at 677-0029. In Cleveland, 521-3529. Give us a call if you have any news, views, opinions, whatever you want to talk about. I guess we're the people to give a call. Also, we got some... our website is now officially up. If you want to get a hold of us, you can link up to our emails from there. It's got a whole bunch of things you can do with it. That's at www.swiftSite.com/Pro Wrestling Weekly. So, you know, go to this website and see all kinds of cool and neat things, I guess. Also, tonight, got some big news going on in the WCW. A pay-per-view, Fall Brawl tonight.
During the Steeler-Browns match, which is ridiculous.
That might hurt in this area a little bit, but...
That's going to hurt all around the world. Everybody wants to see the Steelers.
Anyway, BS, now that you're
you done boring me over there?
I guess I'm done.
I almost had nap time.
So, let's just get to the bottom line, I guess. Who are you firing? You got two people you're firing today, which you made quite clear last week.
Yes, I did.
Is it going to be us or what?
You'll just have to wait till later on.
You're going to make us roll?
Absolutely.
You really think that BS is that stupid? I mean, he's made some dumb decisions, but he ain't that dumb. We're his meal ticket, John.
I'll give you my answer after he makes a decision.
We are his meal ticket, John. There's no way on earth he could fire one of us. Oh. So I expect to see these two camera people looking for jobs next week. Their pink slips are coming up.
Anyway, with that in mind, I guess you have something...
Yeah, you know. By the way, aren't you going to be in the nosebleed section tonight at the Browns game while I'm in the 9th row? When they kick that field goal through the uprights, you will see me on
that
TV.
Only field goal that they score.
Well, if you missed the show last week, then you know that the boss's son is back. You probably figured, how could he do that? His old mommy fired him. Well, there's only one thing you can do when that happens. Buy her out. And that's what the millionaire Freddie Cash and I did. We combined on our efforts and our bank accounts, and we now have the rights to PWW. And at the end of the show, I will fire 2 people. So get on with it, champ.
Anyway, like I was saying, tonight, WCW's Fall Brawl, big pay-per-view thing. Now, are you going to, just going to unfairly keep the title, or are you going to put it
Absolutely not. I will be the fightingest PWW champion of all times. I'll get to that in a minute. Give me the card.
Okay, well, as everybody knows tonight, kind of a boring pay-per-view in my opinion. I mean, you know, WCW could have did better. World Heavyweight title match, Hogan versus Sting, once again.
Oh.
Yeah. That's going to be kind of a lame match. Another lame match, they got Goldberg versus Diamond Dallas Page. I think that's kind of a waste of time. You know, everybody knows that Diamond Dallas Page doesn't belong in the same league as Goldberg.
No, Goldberg doesn't belong in the same league as Diamond Dallas Page, but unfortunately, WCW will have Goldberg win that match.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever you're talking about.
It should be. I mean, he's a bigger star.
No, he's not.
Then Diamond Dallas Page?
Bang! What are you talking about?
Also, we got a U.S. heavyweight title match. We got Chris Benoit versus Sid Vicious. Now, I understand WCW wants to give Chris Benoit a push, and rightly so.
So what's this match?
Sid Vicious, I mean, it's kind of
They're
like...
trying to give him a
what
push,
is it, a
too.
David-Goliath match? I mean...
Don't they want him to be supposedly undefeated, although he's lost about 20 times since he's been back to the
which
WCW?
they've caught a lot of heat for that. You know.
Against Goldberg? I mean, I don't know. They're retarded.
Also, television title match. They got Perry Saturn versus Rick Steiner. That ought to be a decent match, but...
Rick Steiner, anytime Rick Steiner's in the ring, he ruins the match, and he's a heel, and I still don't like the guy.
World Tag Team title match, one of the most boring ever, I think. Barry Windham and Kendall Windham taking on Harlem Heat. Now,
that'll be a good match.
What's so boring about that? The
I know,
Wyndham
that's a
brothers
good
are
match.
awesome.
the Windham brothers, I don't know. To me, that's just... I don't see the Windham brothers, as old as they are, whatever, being... They shouldn't be tag team champions.
I'm glad that Kendall Windham finally got his tag team title. I mean, finally got a title.
Now we just need one of the Brad Armstrong, one of his brothers to come along.
I know. I'd like to. You know what? I do. I pull for the
You got that right. But I do expect Harlem Heat to take them.
And another opinionated dumb move. We got Berlin taking on Buff Bagwell.
Oh, see.
I know you like
Berlin
the Berlin
is the
kick.
bomb, man.
I don't like Berlin.
Berlin is cool. I like Berlin. The whole gimmick is.
If they would have brought it in before.
Oh, wait. You mean it was better with Alex Wright dancing out there?
No, I'm saying before they brought Alex Wright. They should have phased Alex Wright out a long time ago, made him stay out a long, long time, and then come back as Berlin.
He was gone for a long, long time.
Yes, he was, and you can't even tell it's Alex Wright, so what's the difference?
You can tell it's Alex Wright.
No, you
I
can't.
cannot
He don't
tell
look
it's
like Alex Wright.
He doesn't even talk like Alex Wright.
Gee, that says a lot. Anyway, another tag team match. This right here might be a good match. Dean Malenko and Shane Douglas taking on Brian Knobbs and Hugh Morris with Jimmy Hart.
That's not going to be a good... Who wants to see Brian Knobbs and Hugh
Morris? You're going to see some real hardcore hits in that match.
Who wants to... I don't want to see Brian Knobbs. I don't want to see Hugh Morris. I don't want to see the franchise.
You don't like
What's
the
wrong with
franchise?
the franchise?
What's wrong with the franchise?
That's one of the better wrestlers in the federation.
Who is his most hated wrestler? Who does he hate the most in real life?
You're a role model.
You're right.
Anyway.
I'm sure Ric Flair's a Steeler fan himself.
Yeah. Anyway, also to wrap it up, you got Vampiro and Insane Clown Posse taking on Rey Mysterio Jr., Eddie Guerrero, and Billy Kidman.
Well, Vampiro and the Insane Clown Posse will carry this match and make it a good match, but I don't know if you can look good against them little midgets.
You know, WCW, I'll give them they're trying a little bit, but they need to get rid of Hogan, Sting. I mean, they have that on every other Monday night. Why the hell use it for a main event? You know, pay-per-view.
Well, let me tell you why, brother.
You know, and that, like, again, you know, we're going to mention that WWF was on at 11 o'clock this past week, which everybody knows, the Raw, and they still beat Nitro, but Nitro did actually get a little close. It was 4.0 to 4.2, WWF winning the head-to-head war. ECW actually bumped up to a 1.0 from the 0.9 that they did last week, so obviously word of mouth is spreading so people know what's going on.
Nitro actually got a 4.0.
Nitro got a 4.0 this week.
Did you hear that, champ?
Just because of us.
I heard a bell. Did you hear that bell? I think it's time for a PWW title defense. Like I said, I will be the fightingest champion of all times. Therefore, I will defend this belt.
Who gets it, though? I mean, who gets the title shot?
The champ? Both of you get a title shot. How do you like that? Am I not a fighting champion?
Triple threat match?
No. Actually, we'll make two separate bets. And if by chance you both win, you guys can fight over the title next week. Role model, why don't me and you, since you like the Steelers and I like the Browns, bet on that game? I think I'll take the Steelers in that game.
What? Forget it, man. There's no way I'm taking the Browns.
You're right. There's no way I could pick those Rudy Poo Steelers anyways. I'll tell you what. I'll give you the Steelers. I'll take the Browns. All the Steelers have to do is win by 34 points. That's fair, right?
Yeah, actually. I think they'll win by 34 points.
All right. Now, champ, main event tonight.
Whatever.
Hollywood Hogan.
Man, that's an expansion team.
Hollywood Hogan and Sting. You're going to take?
I'll say Hogan.
I was going to say Hogan. But since I am the fightingest champion and I cannot lose, I'll take Sting. And what's Hogan's finishing move?
The leg drop.
That's a little bit too risky for me. I'll tell you what. I'll give you Hogan, but he has to win with a small package.
Oh, my God. You might as well...
There you have it.
Goodbye. I thought you said you were a fair fighting champion.
I am. I defended two gentlemen at the same time.
Well, you should have went straight up or at least given me the true 6 points, but...
you know, on that note,
I'm not worried about
it's going to be a little bit of an unfair deal here. Let's take a commercial break. When we get back, we're going to cover some more news and take some of your calls.
Don't leave me, baby.
RCW, Rubber City Wrestling.
Allow me to beg your indulgence for one moment.
This is the fallen angel, Christopher Daniels.
The blue
Mick Foley.
And you are watching
RCW Wrestling from the Rubber City.
Rubber City Wrestling.
Real pro wrestling.
Not the flippy stuff.
Have a nice day. Yeah.
Catch RCW Spotlight Sundays and RCW Global Thursdays only on the RCW Network on YouTube.
All my life, I wanted something to do with pro wrestling. I didn't care if it was a pro wrestler, a manager, an announcer. Hell, I'd even be the water boy. It was my dream to be a part of pro wrestling, and that's why I'm thankful for this opportunity.
Join the champ, John Potok, the boss's son, Bo Smirno, and your role model, Rick Lieb, Saturdays at noon for reruns of Pro Wrestling Weekly on the RCW Network on YouTube.
And he wants to be a wrestler. The next champ, John Potok, because it's going to happen. I see a small package in Hogan's
You know what, it
t-shirt.
is WCW, so small packages are not like, it's not like it's not normal for them to do that.
True. Nothing's impossible in WCW, I guess. You know, there were some interesting...
Except for a young guys winning, sorry.
Yeah, that's true. Got some interesting news coming out of with the WWF as far as the SmackDown show's future could be concerned there. Viacom is possibly buying CB Network, which is also CBS, which also owns UPN. And, you know, by the law thing they're going on where they're only allowed to own the one network, whatever, however, they're talking about either selling it or closing it down, which could affect the future of SmackDown, which now they're saying, rumor has it, WB is possibly interested in picking it up. But, you know, WB, the reason why McMahon didn't go there in the first place is because they didn't want to pay the money. So, you know, that's...
Well,
that's
you know that they'll just pop
I
it on
don't look
USA
for anything
if
to
they have
happen there. UPN will probably end up selling it, and the next people will keep it on the air.
Well, it won't be UPN's choice anyway. They're getting bought out.
Right.
Anyway, also, you know, another thing that WCW, you know, they're obviously they've been known for some dumb moves, and they've had a lot of news this week in WCW,
Yeah,
as you'll report.
Minute, yeah.
But you know, something that was interesting. We were talking about WCW pay-per-views. You know, it's bad enough. Like today, I don't think they're going to do that great on tonight's pay-per-view. But number two, now there's rumors having it that WCW actually wants to hold a pay-per-view on New Year's Eve. Now, to me, I think that would just be the biggest waste of money. Throw your money right out the window because...
Because the electricity goes off at midnight anyway.
Well, that too, but... but no, I mean, to top it all off, you know, no one's going to be home watching TV on New Year's Eve. They're going to be out drinking. They're not going to be saying, hey, you know, is Hogan going to face Sting again on New Year's Eve? I mean, what could you do? Only way you'd have a possible chance of any pay-per-view working on there is if you had the two combined, you know, WWF versus WCW. Maybe you could get a little something, but...
I don't know. I think I'd rather watch wrestling than Dick Clark.
Well, you know, when you're not used to having a TV, I guess you could... Anything's a treat for you, role model.
You're not used to having a TV?
You aren't.
But yes, give this guy a raise.
Yeah, hey. Anyway, go ahead. Cover some WCW news.
Okay, well, I'm going to cover a couple other things other than WCW. Like,
that's a great idea, role model.
All right, first of all, Ernest the Cat Miller yesterday was elected into the Black Belt Hall of Fame, so, you know, congratulations to the cat. Shows that he's for real. Okay, anyway, Tori had to be rushed to the hospital with a gash on her head, and she also had glass in her mouth from a mirror shot that she took on Monday's Raw.
Which that wasn't a bad match, by the way.
Oh, no, they were in the shower. You know, I like them chicks in the shower movies, so, anyway. All right, and Vince McMahon's supposed to be color commentating for the WWF's UK, so pay-per-view, so we're not going to get to see it, but at least he's going to be back in WWF scene. That'll be October 2nd. Also, some sad news. I should have reported this first, and my apologies. WWF referee Brian Hildenbrand has lost his battle with cancer, and he died this past week. So, you know, our prayers are with him, except for maybe BS's. All right, Eric Bischoff is no longer in charge of the day-to-day operations in the WCW, so hey, maybe things might look up. The new guy in charge, Bill Bush, he's the new executive vice president. Eric Bischoff is not fired, though, so everybody who's reading these rumors and stuff, he's not fired, okay? But his role will be shared with somebody in the WCW. And Ric Flair is lobbying to share the role with him. Ric Flair wants to help run WCW on that aspect. So,
I think, personally, that's a great move on somebody's part up above. Bischoff, I think, was starting to let his role probably get to his head way too much, carrying it out way too much, and, it kind of really did affect his job.
I know. And plus he's too big of a Hulk Hogan fan. I mean, okay, look, you can like the guy, but you can't be that much of a fan that everything Hogan says goes. And that's what kind of was ruining it, because Hogan was holding back all these younger guys. And look, Hogan did great for the sport of wrestling, but Hogan, his time is up. Sure, he should still probably, maybe stay in wrestling. Shave your head, but stay in wrestling.
You have a problem.
I don't know. Anyway, and also speaking of Ric Flair has made his return on Friday and vowed to make WCW #1 again. My guess is because he wants to take over the WCW. And the big news is WCW's fired Scott Polish Power Putski Jr., whatever, Scott Putski. WWF's talking to him right now, so I expect to see him sign with WWF soon. Mikey Whipwreck and Super Kalo, whatever, ECW is talking back with them, so I expect to see them real soon. Cyclop, Damien, 4x4, Swole, Chase Tatum, nobody's talking to you guys because you suck. All right, and
Did you hear who's also lobbying for the WCW job?
yes, the boss himself, BS, Bo Smyrno.
Yes, I am. And I think I'm going to get it. Then we'll see some good rating wars on Monday nights and Thursday nights,
I bet
too.
we would.
Oh, I guarantee it. I will take the WCW to the top if given the chance.
You got anything there, BS?
Well, ECW, Terry Funk looks like he's in talks, but because of his age and his ability to wrestle, he may not be able to, come through with that. Also, Sabu defeated Taz in a house show in Jacksonville, and Paul Heyman wasn't really aware of this, but it looks like they're really just holding Sabu back for the pay-per-view, keeping him off TV until then. Maybe Taz and him backstage decided to do a last-minute switch, and Paul didn't know about it. But it's causing a little bit of controversy because now they're saying that Taz's contract is only until the end of the year, so maybe he could make a jump in early next year. But he's been pretty loyal to the ECW, so I expect him to stay full-term for a long time. That's all that's happening out of ECW right now. Like you said, the ratings are up.
Something that was kind of weird also this week, everybody's been kind of jumping on the wrestling bandwagon as it is. And this week they had the music awards for MTV. I don't know if you guys saw it. Austin and a lot of WWF stars have been on MTV. They've been on, Nash Bridges, everything.
And
but
fans.
This year they had some wrestlers on MTV
and they had some
awards.
And did you guys see Eminem come out there with that role model sweatshirt on that lit up, blinked? He was.
I know. I don't think that's for you.
He's one of my new role model lights. What are you talking?
Well, speaking of MTV,
writes me all the time, tells me how he's a role model light.
With this new merger between CBS and UPN and Viacom and all this, it looks like ECW might actually benefit from this, where the WWF might lose out. The ECW could be possibly working with VH1 soon, since they'll be owned by the same company. So look for maybe something to develop there in the near future.
Well, that's interesting. Well, with all that in mind, let's go ahead and take some calls. Hi, you're on the air. Hello.
I guess we might have took too long for him.
Yep.
Went to the bathroom.
Hi, you're on the air.
Yeah, what's up? I got a couple questions.
All right.
First one's for the role model.
Go ahead.
No, I mean the chance.
Go ahead.
Where'd you get that stupid Browns fit, man?
Are you a Steelers fan, I take it?
I'm a Browns fan, but you just totally disrespecting the Browns, man.
I know that little dumb, ugly-looking bone on his neck sure has to go.
You Browns fan would not wear those stupid outfit like that.
All right. Thanks for calling and letting me know how stupid I look.
Man, I think everybody gonna call and tell you how stupid you look.
I think you look stupid.
Hi, you're on the air.
I know you look stupid.
Hello, my brother. It's the icon Hollywood.
Hollywood.
Nice to see you didn't hurt Jimi Hendrix this week.
Well, I did away with the musical intro today because I really need to have a serious talk with you, role model.
What?
Because, in the past when I've been calling and I see that you've been getting a little perturbed with me and I'm getting under your skin, and a few times...
You don't get under my skin.
Well,
no one gets under the role model's skin. The role model gets under theirs.
Well, it seems that way, And it just seems like you've been getting upset with me. And, I just want you to know that I have nothing but the utmost respect for you, man. I mean,
well,
you're a real good guy,
I'm going to one-up on you, okay?
Sure.
I'm going to one-up on you, Dollywood.
Go
and
for
that's
it.
this. I was at that wrestling event just last week.
That's right.
Where it took place.
Tell me.
And this place was white trashville to the bone. Okay, let me tell you something. This place had a dumpster right next to it. I mean, it smelled like trash. I had to sit in a stinking car the whole day because I couldn't handle the smell in there.
Well, welcome to the neighborhood.
Hey, you know what?
And then I look around and I'm like, well, hey, wait a minute, there's only one person bathed here. I'll go talk to him. Tap him on the shoulder, and guess who turns around? Dollywood, the only guy that had enough nerve to take a bath that day. Man, now, don't get me wrong. I'm sure that you take many days off of taking baths, but at least you were bathed that day, and I'm very proud of you. I commend you on it. Shaved, and your tooth was brushed and everything.
Well, I deserve that,
Hey, hold on a second. We're going to put you on hold. We got to take a commercial break. When we get back, we'll pick it up with you, and you and the role model can have your little truce thing there, all right?
Hey, we'll go for it.
All right. When we get back.
RCW, Rubber City Wrestling.
Hello, yes, this is Danhausen.
This is Sunny from Glow.
The Birdman Coco Beware.
Luke the Dumpster Drosy.
Gangrel, and you're watching Rubber City Wrestling.
Real pro wrestling.
Not that flippy stuff.
Get your thrill with the real.
Keep banging and banging.
Take care and Sunny smiles.
Catch RCW Spotlight Sundays and RCW Global Thursdays only on the RCW Network on YouTube.
I don't know. It was probably around 2, maybe 3 years ago. I'd be walking around in malls or walking down the street. Women would come up there and just want to be with me. Men, they'd just mimic things I do and more or less just try and follow in my footsteps. I guess that was probably the first time I realized that I was your role model.
Join the champ, John Potok, the boss's son, Bo Smirno, and your role model, Rick Lieb, Saturdays at noon for reruns of Pro Wrestling Weekly on the RCW Network on YouTube.
Would you like to see your commercial aired on both RCW Spotlight and RCW Global? Contact us on social media at facebook.com/Rubber City Wrestling, Instagram at Rubber City Wrestling, or email us at the RCW Network at gmail.com.
Champ John Potok, your role model Rick Lieb, and BS, the boss's son. Let's go back to the phone here to get your little, Hollywood, you there?
Yeah, I'm here, brother.
Okay, go ahead, man.
Well, as I was saying, recently I've been out talking to a lot of the wrestling fans and people who watch the show, and they all agree that, well, maybe I should apologize to you. And I was wondering if that's okay if I apologize to you.
No, it's not okay if you apologize.
It doesn't matter if it's okay.
Oh, there's a new... I've never heard that before.
I'm going to continue to rape, pillage, and destroy this station until I get my shot at the PWW title that CS has right there.
Wow, I'm impressed. Hey, do you want to be on the show maybe later on? It doesn't matter if you want to be on the show later on. How can I help you?
Yeah, the reason I'm calling is, what happened to Shawn Michael when Rock beat him up, kicked him? What? I thought there was...
The Rock didn't beat Shawn Michaels.
Shawn
Michaels beat The Rock up as part of he turned on The Rock and the WWF fans and sided with Triple H and company. But
Yeah,
Shawn's still the commissioner. He's still not going to wrestle for a while.
Really? Okay.
Were you watching that match with dyslexic eyes?
Yeah, hey, I watch that WWF all the time.
Okay, well, next time you watch it...
She didn't even get what you said to her.
I know, you've seen it backwards. See it? Never mind. Woman.
Okay, let me ask you one more question, okay?
Okay.
What is up with Stephanie and Tess? My boyfriend keeps on saying that Stephanie's going to turn on him.
Ooh.
Hey, that'll be great.
Yeah, because...
I'd turn on him, too, man. He looks like a freaking 10-foot-tall beaver.
Well, he looks like Diesel wannabe, He looks like he wanted to be...
Kevin.
And he couldn't because he walks like a dork, okay? What can I say? Otherwise, role model, you're it. You got it. Champ, you got it. And boss man...
That's boss's son, ma'am.
Boss's man, whatever. You need a personality, baby.
Oh, I got more personality than both your husbands ever had.
Both of your
I
husbands?
got 5 of them, okay? No, I'm joking. I like your show. Keep up the good work.
We'll see you.
Hi, you're on the air.
Hey, this is the Desperado.
How you doing?
Pretty good. How you doing?
Pretty good.
I wanted to talk to the mole model there.
The mole model.
Mole model.
Yeah, you know, you look like a mole, some pointy ears, pointy nose.
You know what? Your mother, your sisters, if you have a girlfriend, which I doubt, they all are checking me out. Don't be jealous.
Yeah, they were checking you out. They wanted to see which hole you were going to run into next.
Which hole I'm going to run to next? Don't talk to me nervous, man. If you're scared of me, man, just tell me.
Hey, man, I just wanted to let you know, everybody knows there's only one professional football team in Pennsylvania, and it sure ain't the Steelers. The Philadelphia Eagles are the only team.
Wait a minute, I could count the stinking Eagles wins on one hand for the past 3 years.
Yeah, and they still look better than the Steelers did.
Whatever. Dismissed. That guy's retarded, man.
That was Desperado, man.
Well, he's desperado for some attention.
Hi, you're on the air.
Hey, what's up?
How you doing?
All right, I got a couple questions.
All right.
One, now that Stone Cold returned on SmackDown to get revenge on Triple H, does that mean The Rock's not going to get a title shot at Unforgiven?
No, don't expect that to happen.
Well, they haven't even determined who's going to get the title shot yet anyway. It's still up in the mix. You know, as far as Stone Cold's definitely not going to be...
I think The Undertaker's going to get that shot.
Well, it's like I said, it's still up in the air. Stone Cold won't be part of the next pay-per-view as far as title shots, so you don't have anything to worry about there. He's still not ready to wrestle yet. We look for him to come back probably on the No Mercy pay-per-view.
Who keeps beeping me?
All right?
I can take that.
Hi, you're on the air. Hello? What's going on here? What's beeping?
Obviously a pager.
I think our
selling
guest
drugs.
Is here. That's what I think.
Hi, you're on the air.
I'm wondering what's up with the tag team situation in WWF?
What's that?
What's up with the tag team situation in WWF?
What do you mean, what's up with it?
Like, I know the Undertaker and the Big Slow are on the same.
Yeah, they won the titles, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that wasn't. I thought that was a pretty good idea. The reason why Mankind and Rock, I would imagine, lost the titles is because they're not tag team status; they're main event status. So they had to get them away from the tag team titles and quick because pay-per-view coming up, they got to use them for something.
I don't think so. I like them as a tag team.
Yeah, but you can't have a tag team. Mick
Foley cracks me up.
What are you talking about? A guest here, by the way?
Yeah, I got a guess. Someone tee the role model up a little bit on this great Steeler-Browns day of football.
Nothing can tee the role model off.
He'll be in here momentarily. I got Even Colder back on PWW.
Hey, all right.
He's a big Boss's Son
Yeah,
fan.
you think that's going to upset me? Watch the guy be scared again when he walks in here.
Oh,
Where's he
won't
at?
be scared.
Where's he at?
He's coming, don't worry. You got another caller, champ?
We sure do. Hi, you're on the air.
I thought you said Bruce Bulldog was paralyzed.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, we did, and he was. But we didn't say, for life. We said he was obviously getting therapy, this. Actually, though, it was kind of surprising on how much he did on the other night.
And he's looking actually pretty good.
Well, no, you can obviously see he was still limping and that he was still...
consult with Christopher
not
Reeve.
ready. That's why he didn't keep the title, He gave it away to Al Snow, and
right.
That's the reason why. He ain't ready to work full matches and run a full schedule yet.
Is he going to come back? Like, I know.
He's already back.
He's already back.
You just saw him wrestle.
Back again, like on Raw?
I mean, maybe eventually, but I don't know if his body can take it.
From what I'm hearing, he's supposed to form a new heart foundation. So, I don't know. Just be on the lookout for that.
He'll be back.
And, I have another question. What's going to happen to Mean Gene? He said yesterday and Saturday night, some kind of news about him.
Well, by God, Gene will be... He's going to stay with WCW till the end of October, and then by the end of the month, they're going to discuss his contract status and see whether he's going to be renewed or not, or whether, the two sides can meet.
Oh, okay.
And by then, I'll be in charge of WCW, so maybe I'll keep him, maybe I won't.
Gee, aren't you kind, BS?
I like Mean Gene sometimes.
Hi, you're on the air.
Yeah, I was wondering about the Kevin Nash situation. Like, I've heard rumors of Kevin Nash and Scott Hall coming back as the outsiders. Like, any exact...
Yeah, like I said, this is another thing that keeps to be lingering with the WCW. And the problem is, Scott Hall has now become very unreliable. Every time they try to set up an angle with Scott Hall, he doesn't show, so forth, so forth. Kevin Nash needs a break. That's why he's not on there, but he should be back soon.
All right, thanks.
Hey, yo.
Hi, you're on the air.
Yeah, I wanted to know when Big Papa Pump was coming back.
Technically,
supposed
he
to
was
be
supposed to
on
be
his
back,
website.
yeah.
He said he was going to be back on last
Monday.
Nitro, but I don't know. I mean, he wasn't there, and guess he lied.
He could be on tomorrow, or maybe involved in the pay-per-view match tonight.
That's my
So
guess. Pay-per-view
don't
tonight.
count him out tonight.
Also, I want to say Browns rule.
Well, there's another retard.
Hi, you're on the air.
What's up?
Okay, what's up?
Well, this is Stingray, first of all. Now look at you. Don't go to hold your head like you got a headache, BS.
I don't got a headache.
First of all, you said that you are the fighting champ.
I am.
Cut that out, man. You already know. First of all, Hogan cannot win without the little sorry-ass leg drop.
Sure he can.
No, he can't. Cut it
He's
out.
a wrestling machine.
Yeah. Somebody better go up there and oil him down then. Next, you already know the Browns can't win against the Steelers because the Browns is on a losing streak.
Although we'll absolutely beat the Steelers tonight, even if it's only by 1 point.
Yeah, with the $38 million, or 48, excuse me, however much $1 million man they got who seems to be fumbling.
Hey.
You know that's not happening.
How many games have the Steelers won in the opening season?
Tell me.
Well, under Bill Cowher, the Steelers have
It
won.
doesn't matter. They're still going to beat the Browns.
Yeah, they will. Don't worry,
No.
Stingray, they will.
Okay, we'll see.
I see your hand on the button.
What's up?
I say put the belt. If you're going to be a champ,
Gotta go. What's up?
Oh, that is wrong.
How are you going to hang up on...
Oh, man, I'll talk to him later.
All right, hey, we got to take a commercial break. When we get back, we'll come back, take some more of your calls, and I guess we're going to have even colder here.
We actually will.
All right, we'll take care of that when we get back.
Good.
TNT Health, unmasking your potential. So, you want to look like the headline, Vinny DiMaggio? Here's your chance. Let's not be ridiculous. Nobody can look like Vinny. But if you need that energy before your workout, or you want to lose some weight, burn some fat, we got that. You want to build some lean muscle? You can get it at TNT. Or even if you just need the essentials, BCAAs, juiced up, here at TNT Health, we carry it all. Come visit us at tnthealth.com.
The champ, John Potok, your role model, Rick Lieb, and always a pleasure, even colder.
Thank you, John.
Thanks for
Pleasure
coming on
to
the
be
show,
here.
man.
Look at this.
Anyway, we got...
See the size difference between Bob Holly and Paul White?
Oh,
He is
please.
the true heavyweight.
Anyway, let me cover this here. We got New World Wrestling presents A Fair for All, live September 19, 1999, of course. Sunboo Valley Farms. It's 1 p.m. bell time. The NWW World title's on the line, and even colder's taking on the marvelous Minifield.
Who's that
for the
gay
title.
looking
So
dude?
you're finally...
That's a good-looking guy, even colder.
You're
That's a
finally
gay-looking
getting a title shot there, huh?
Well, that's about time. I'm way overdue, and I don't call it
You're
much
pregnant?
of a title match with Marvelous Minifield, but yeah, I'm pregnant. I meant to tell you.
Congrats.
Anyway,
Is it mine?
Yeah,
some
right.
people never change, do they? Yeah, it's going to be a good event. Hopefully, I'm going to be there one way or another. I had a little run-in with the committee, and I don't know if I'm going to make it there for sure or not, but somehow, some way, I'm going to be there somehow.
So someone's already trying to screw you out of your title
Yeah,
shot,
they're
huh?
not, well, what it is the committee's not too happy about the hell yeahs and stuff. Well, that's too bad. It's going to happen.
I agree, it should. I mean, who are they to say what's good and what's not good?
Well, they ain't going to have too much say in it, because I'm going to get in there. Nobody's going to stop me from getting into this.
Going to have other wrestlers. You're going to have a battle royal there. You're also going to have Fatty Daddy taking on TNT for the American title. So it's going to be a good day of wrestling out there, and that's going to be at the, how do you pronounce that? The
Sunbow.
Sunbow.
Come on out
okay.
and support the Sunbow, guys. It's a great
Sunbow
event.
Valley Farms. A fair for all. Okay, balloon affair.
Balloon
for
affair.
all. All right.
Be a good time.
All right, well, that's cool.
Another one of these save the balloon things, huh?
Save
That's
the
cool.
balloon, yeah.
You want to take some calls with us?
Sure.
All right. Hi, you're on the air with Even Colder.
What's up, fellas?
What's up?
Hey, where's the boss's son? I had a message for him.
He just took off for a minute.
Well, if you could, ask him a question. I want to know if those
I'm
glasses...
sure he can hear you because the show plays through the whole station.
All right, well, just make sure he gets this message. I want to know if he bought those glasses at a gas station or a NASCAR convention.
All right, yeah, I'm sure he heard you. I'm sure he'll have a response when you get back. When he gets back.
One more.
Go ahead.
Role model. You might want to change your little gimmick because I don't think they'd give a light heavyweight the nickname the role model.
Good point.
What? A light heavyweight nicknamed the role model?
Hey, you weigh
Could
about
you beat me?
25.
Could you beat me?
You're a jabroni!
Am I? But could you beat me?
You're a bigger jobber than
You
Crash
couldn't.
Holly.
You would get smacked around like my little hoe.
It doesn't matter!
What? Man, get this dude off. He's stupid, man. Let me tell you something. Stupid callers, stop calling up the thing. It's a wonder that you guys can even dial a phone on your rotary dial because you come here from Ohio. Don't call the show if you're retarded because you know what? I don't want to hear it from you.
Oh, my God. How are you going to do that? I mean...
You heard how he...
I make fun of people like...
It bothers
whatever.
me. It bothers me the lack of intelligence of our callers, man. It's like, do we have any intelligent viewers out there other than Stingray, of course?
Yeah. You're on the air.
I had a question. I was wondering if...
Are you an intelligent one or are you a dumb one like the last one?
Oh, can you give the guy a chance to talk?
I'm just asking him a question. It's a simple question.
DX is going to get back together anytime soon?
Who?
DX.
DX?
Yeah.
That's another thing they're throwing up in the mix. I mean, yes this week, no next week, yes next week. You know, who knows?
And I just wanted to say before I go, Steelers rock, Browns suck.
See, he's a smart caller.
Yeah.
He's a smart caller. All right, good. Thank you. Thank you.
And even colder,
Oh, go ahead.
he looks like a bitch.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Give
Mine.
Me, do you want my number? Would you like my number there again?
It's amazing when people, you know, big guy, you got to sit there and bad on the phone, I guess.
That might have been Eminem, one of my role modelites.
Yeah. You're on the air.
Hey, what's up?
What's going on?
Nothing much. Hey, is Lex Luger going to turn out to be the driver of the Hummer?
I believe so, yes.
And I got one more thing to say. The Browns are going to lay the smack down on the Steelers tonight.
Another
role model.
retarded caller. Let me tell you something, okay? They are an expansion team. Expansion. You know what that means? It means that they weren't there last year. You know what I'm saying? They're not going to... It's like Pittsburgh will beat a freaking high school team tonight, man. That's what's going to go.
Okay.
It's going to happen.
Anyway, even colder, I know you do some birthday parties and stuff like that, get all the kids into the Austin stuff.
Looks like you've had a few of them birthday parties come your way, too. How old are you, 80?
Oh,
yeah.
My God. How does someone get a hold of you to have you at a party of any kind and have you come
Yeah,
to this?
just call my agent at area code 330-678-7233. We do any events. We have a lot of fun with it.
678, what is that?
678-7233.
That's right, John. You got a birthday coming up. You're about to call him up.
Yeah. All right. Well, if you guys want to get a hold of Even Colder, you know, he's going to try to be out here to get his title shot if he doesn't get robbed.
Right.
And I look forward to seeing you be the next NWW champion.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
Well-deserved NWW World Champion. So let's go take some more calls. Hi, you're on the air.
Yeah, I just had a couple questions. This one's for the role model. Role model, do you actually think Terry Kirby and Cedric Shaw can run wild over the Steeler defense?
I know they can't. There's no possible way.
Wasting their time.
Cedric Shaw, hey, I'll tell you what, Cedric Shaw's a good running back, but he's going to fumble like crazy.
Right. And also, I heard a rumor that at Unforgiven it's going to be Triple H defending against Kane, Undertaker, Big Show, The Rock, and Mankind with Stone Cold as a special guest referee.
Where was this at? Or when?
For Unforgiven.
So you're saying it's going to be like basically like a battle royal for the title?
A 6-man tag, and I don't know, one of my friends was telling me he heard it on the internet and then on one of these hotlines, and I guess they're going to be in the corners, but somehow going to be...
Like tag in, if you get pinned, you're out?
Right, but start off with 2 guys in the middle, 1 on each corner, and then Stone Cold as the guest.
That would be kind of cool, but in all reality, you stick all those guys in one match, what are they going to have for the rest of the card?
Right. Did you guys...
So, I don't know. If I can't see that happening. It would be cool, though, for like maybe a Monday Night Raw main event, but for a pay-per-view, people are paying to see these matches. They're not going to want to pay to see one good match and the rest of the night sucks, you know what I mean?
Right.
So,
all right. Thanks.
All right. Not saying that it couldn't happen, though. I mean, that would be interesting. Hi, you're on the air.
Hi, I just have a question and a comment.
All right.
Okay, I know you guys had said before that Triple H and China were married.
No, they're not married, they're dating.
Married.
They're not married.
No.
Okay, 'cause that's...
They're dating, though. They are an item. They're just not
I
married.
expect them
I
to
see.
get married
Okay,
in the
and what was
future,
the other
maybe.
one? China? What's going on with Kane and Undertaker?
You know, this is a thing that a lot of people have emailed me about this week. You know, it's kind of still up in the air on what they're doing as far as how they're going to take it, what way it's going to head. You know, they can't make it. WWF, actually, I think the reason why they're having their problems on which way they want to head with all their angles, they're starting to become a little bit like WCW with that problem. And the reason being is, like we said a couple weeks ago, too much wrestling. They're writing scripts for Heat, they're writing scripts for Nitro, Raw, they're writing scripts for SmackDown. You know, you got 3 different things with the scripts. Stuff starts running out real quick, and I think that's where they're making their mistake.
Okay.
I say get rid of Sunday night. If it was me, I'd say get rid of SmackDown. Even though I like the WWF, I like SmackDown and all that, but I think you need to make the people want it more. And I think Monday night's going to take a severe hit once football starts because people that say, hey, I don't need to watch it Monday, I'll check it out Thursday. And I think WWF's kind of doing some dumb moves, and I think it could end up kicking them in the butt later.
Okay, and I have a comment.
Okay.
Okay, that first caller that said you don't look good in your browns, you look really good. We all think you look really cute over here.
Thanks.
Cutie. Later.
Bunch of white trash convention going on there.
Oh, role model, come on. All right, we got to take a commercial break. When we get back, we're going to have a couple more comments here with Even Colder and take some more of your calls.
RCW, Rubber City Wrestling.
Wake up out there!
This is the Outcast Shannon Moore.
Mr. Technical, Barry Horowitz.
Typhoon, the Shockmaster, and the BADD.
This is Chad Saylor, and you're watching Rubber City Wrestling.
Real pro wrestling.
If you don't believe me, ask me.
I'm Magnum TA, and that's some straight talk with the boss.
Catch RCW Spotlight Sundays and RCW Global Thursdays only on the RCW Network on YouTube.
All my life, I wanted something to do with pro wrestling. I didn't care if it was a pro wrestler, a manager, an announcer. Hell, I'd even be the water boy. It was my dream to be a part of pro wrestling, and that's why I'm thankful for this opportunity.
Join the champ, John Potok, the boss's son, Bo Smirno, and your role model, Rick Lieb, Saturdays at noon for reruns of Pro Wrestling Weekly on the RCW Network on YouTube.
And he wants to be a wrestler.
Would you like to see your commercial aired on both RCW Spotlight and RCW Global? Contact us on social media at facebook.com/Rubber City Wrestling, Instagram at Rubber City Wrestling, or email us at the RCW Network at gmail.com.
John Potok,
You
your
okay?
role model, Rick Lieb, and...
All right.
I'm all right. I just,
You're not still nervous about being around me?
Oh, no, I never get nervous around you.
Yeah, I'm sure you do.
Never.
What is that?
Just a little nervous you might find out about me and your old lady, but other than that...
Whatever, man.
I just wanted to tell you, John, I was on my way into the studio out here today. Some guy out there, Hollywood or something, told me to give you this picture here. I don't know what it's all about.
Hollywood.
Said you can give it away to
You
somebody.
sure it wasn't for the role? He said give it away on the air?
Let's see.
It's a picture of You need to stop right now, role model. Portage County icon there.
Kind of looks like a role model's brother.
Oh, man.
There you go.
We're not even related, Colder.
Take a look at that. That's your Portage County icon.
That's disgusting. Oh, man. Oh, take it off the screen.
It's
I'm going to throw
autographed,
up.
too. Okay, well, if you guys want this here, I guess we'll get some impressions here, and we'll send you out.
Don't show it to me no more.
autographed
Don't show it to me no
picture
more.
of,
I can smell his breath through the picture.
Oh, come on. I'll give you a picture of the white TP.
Oh man, can you wipe
posse.
the fingerprints off this thing before you give it away? No one's gonna
Oh,
win.
my,
No
you
one's
cut him
gonna
off. That must have been what he wanted to talk about, and then you just cut him off all.
win. It doesn't matter what he wants to talk about.
All right, let's take some more calls. Hi, you're on the air.
They said for the pay-per-view in Cleveland that The Rock and Triple H were going to get each other in the cage match. Is that true?
You know, they don't have anything planned for the Cleveland thing. I mean, they got ideas, but nothing's set in stone. You know, I've had emails all week as well. People asking me about what's going to happen at WrestleMania, what's going to happen this, and this. You know, you got to remember, this is a wrestling federation, and every night these wrestlers take a chance on getting hurt, as you can, vouch for. They can't say, hey, next WrestleMania, Austin's going to be against Mankind, because tomorrow night, Austin breaks his neck.
And you know what? It's funny you
know?
brought that up, how he could vouch for wrestlers taking a chance at getting hurt, because every time he tries to trash talk me, he's taking a chance at getting hurt. So you bring up a good point.
Yeah. Well, he's going to be the next NWW champion. When are you going to be, role model? Besides head of the WP.
Maybe they're champion afterwards.
Yeah. Anyway, if you don't mind, I'd like to
go ahead.
give a little plug here. The Sunbow next Sunday, wrestling from 1 to 3. We'd love to have each and every one of you guys out there. It would be great. And I'd like to give a quick hello to Ryan and Tyler that I met out the flats last night. I'd like to say hello to them.
I wouldn't.
Hey, role model.
So
I just hope you don't get screwed out of your title shot there. I mean, you have been well deserving of the title shot a long time now, and now you finally get it, and now they're trying to say, hey, there's a chance you might not get it, huh?
Yeah,
Talk about he's well deserving.
There's a good chance.
He's clean through the NWW.
You mean he's green through the NWW?
Oh, please, role model. I'd love to see you get in a cage with him.
I've been trying to, he's been, just staying out of my trouble.
That would be interesting. Let's go back to the phones.
And,
Hi, you're on the air.
Okay, first of all, I got to say that Portage County must be pretty strapped for icons.
You got to be,
Oh, they sure are.
Okay, so what's up?
Is there any chance, God willing, of the lesbian angle ever happening anywhere?
I hope so. I hope so.
They've tried it, but now I think wrestling's actually trying to tone it down a little bit. Wrestling right now is stuck in that space to where not a whole lot's going on, not a whole lot's not going on. You know what I mean? It's kind of in that in-between phase right now, so who knows when it'll start picking back up when all the excitement gets going on. Wrestlers are tired, they're beat up a little bit, they need a break, so you're going to be in the slow spot right now. All right?
Right there.
All right. Hi, you're on the air.
So, is Spike Dudley going to come back anytime? I haven't seen him on any of the shows.
On the ECW?
Yeah.
Spike Dudley?
Yeah,
he's not gone.
He was on the show, I think.
Yeah.
Not last week. Yeah, he was on last
just on the
week.
first one, yeah.
Right.
I mean, the last, on Friday.
You watch it on TNN?
Yeah.
Yeah, he was on it.
He was on there.
I must have missed it. And, is Terry Funk going to sign with the ECW?
Okay, look, it doesn't look like he's... I don't know. I mean, his body is not in good shape. He's 53 years old. He's admitting that he's not in shape and he can't take the bumps that he did before. But he's in talks with them right now because he kind of wants to in the future. So, I don't know. I hope he does. I like Terry Funk.
Yeah, but he's getting kind of real old. I mean, if he knows what's good
No, he's already kind of real old.
He probably should stay out of wrestling.
Maybe not as a wrestler. I'm just saying, sign with them and just...
Yeah, be an angle guy or something.
Right, or
I'm
just
sure he's had so many years' experience.
Throw his face on TV, a few times, maybe managing somebody like Tommy Dreamer.
What would that do?
Who cares what it'll do?
They want to see his face like they want to see yours.
I know, so they should do it. That would boost their ratings up to about a 9.
Yeah.
Me, it'd boost their ratings up to about a 20.
Whatever. Anyway, let's go to another call.
Eminem's a fan of mine.
Hi, you're on the air.
Hey, what's up? I got a couple questions. When is Goldberg going to get his title belt?
Okay, Goldberg's contract, the new contract that he signed the last time he held out, during the next 3 years, he's supposed to hold the world title twice, the U.S. title twice. So it varies on when he can do it, I guess. Right now they're doing other angles, but he will hold the title again, and probably pretty soon.
Okay, also,
Come on, Brandon, spit it out.
I got a comment to say. Browns and Steelers suck. San Fran rule.
San Fran rules. Look.
I guess they Hi, you're on the air.
Bradford, it's me, the impressionist, the #1 role model fan, and the best damn impressionist in the business today.
I have to agree with him.
Really?
Yes, I do.
Well, what do you got to say there, role model fan?
I am the best, thank you, role model, because you are the best at what you do, which is being the role model.
I agree. I agree with you.
What I'm going to call in.
You got to stop having your relatives call.
One thing that no one has been able to do, which is give you a great Road Dogg impression, if you don't mind.
Okay.
Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, the Generation X proudly brings to you its #1 contender for the hardcore title of the world, the Road Dogg, Jesse James, and I represent the Generation X. And now, BS, if you ain't down with champ and the role model. Well, we got just 2 words for you. Stop that!
Not bad.
That wasn't bad, I guess.
Oh, you didn't know?
Anyway, Eva Coulter, let's give you another holler out there. You're going to be getting your title shot next Sunday, is it right?
Next
September
Sunday,
19th.
1 to 3 o'clock.
Sun Bowl Valley, 1 p.m. Taking on the marvelous Minifield for the NWW champion. All pros support the balloon affair, so it's going to a balloon affair for all.
And hopefully they'll give you enough money to buy a new shirt.
Yeah,
hey, he's going to have plenty of money when he wins the world title.
There you go.
Also, you know, I know that you do a lot of side business with doing kids' parties and helping out the kids a lot, which is always a great thing.
And I enjoy the heck out of it. Again, you can contact my agent, 330-678-7233.
All
Got
right,
a lot of fun.
Yeah, you guys got to make sure you get a hold of Even Colder. He's a great time at parties. I know I've heard a lot of comments about him at the birthday parties, and nothing but great words. And you know, you have kids of your own that.
A lot of silverware missing and stuff like that, but other than that, I mean, he's all right.
Yeah.
Thanks, Romo. That's nice from you.
Anyway, we're gonna take a commercial break. When we get back, BS is obviously you've heard throughout the building. He's gonna make an announcement here. I guess it's probably gonna see role model if we're gonna lose our jobs.
My guess is the camera people.
Well, I don't know. I hope so. You know, I know.
The way she's been looking like all day, man, I think it's the camera people.
Well, when we get back, we're gonna see what's going on with BS.
Let me help you out of your chair, Grandma. Grandma.
Hey, what up? This is Jay Music.
Hey, man, it's Randall from Clerks.
And you're watching Rubber City Wrestling. Real pro wrestling, not that flippy stuff.
Rubber City. Isn't that what they call James Franco's bedroom? Guy orders condoms by the pallet.
Snoogans.
I don't know. It was probably around 2, maybe 3 years ago. I'd be walking around in malls or walking down the street. Women would come up there and just want to be with me. Men, they'd just mimic things I do and more or less just try and follow in my footsteps. I guess that was probably the first time I realized that I was your role model.
Join the champ, John Potok, the boss's son, Bo Smirno, and your role model, Rick Lieb, Saturdays at noon for reruns of Pro Wrestling Weekly on the RCW Network on YouTube.
That I am.
I'm back to save this show. You know, I might have been busy digging up my little dirt I got for you guys, but Jesus, I kind of overheard some of the things. You weren't able to answer the questions. You were dropping the ball.
What is this?
What do you mean? There wasn't one question that wasn't answered.
What is this, a WWF condom?
Please, I heard about the guy calling me about the sunglasses. If you want to know where I got those sunglasses, they should look familiar to you. Because when I left your girlfriend's apartment this morning, she said, here, have my boyfriend's old sunglasses. Yeah. What is this? God.
It's a WWF condom, man.
The new WWF.
I think even Kohler dropped it here.
You think?
No, actually, what I think is that old Dollywood's parents should have used that about 40 years ago.
Oh, my God. There we go. Up there. So let's hear it. I mean, are you going to let us know ever in the show today? Maybe at the end. We need to take some more calls. Whatever. Hi, you're on the air.
Hey, how you doing today?
What's going on?
Really enjoy your show.
Thanks.
First of all, I want to say the champ, you look great today.
Thanks.
He does not. He looks like a freaking idiot.
Second of all, role model, I want to totally disagree with the guy who called in earlier and called you a light heavyweight. I think you're a light heavyweight. You could not make it in Glow.
Are you a Browns fan?
You probably couldn't.
Are you a Browns fan?
And the fabulous
Another stupid Clevelander calling my show. You know, I park your seat on that chair every single week, yet you're going to call up and try and disrespect me, your role model. You know, there's something that's just a little bit wrong about here. What did they all say? It doesn't matter what he has to say. Hi, welcome to PWW is role model. How can I help you?
I have a quick question. What went on SmackDown between that angle going down between Jeff Jarrett and the Moolah, fabulous Moolah?
Yeah, you know, we should have mentioned this earlier. You know, Jeff Jarrett hit her in the head with a guitar, and I mean, you want to talk about one of the hardest shots that a woman ever got hit with.
Yeah.
He really laid her out. You know, and I heard that there was a little bit of heat backstage afterwards because she was kind of mad on how stiff that shot really was. A lot of people were complaining about, even though the guitar, of course, not a real guitar. You know, I guess a lot of people were complaining about how hard he's starting to lay people out.
Hey, you know.
Did you see it by any chance? I mean,
yeah, Jeff Jarrett did his number. Jeff Jarrett's another role model. Like he just did his #1 impression of Captain Smackahoe.
Next caller. Give a crap about the fabulous Moolah.
Hi, you're on the air.
She's hot.
Hello.
This
Huh?
is Atlantis. How you doing?
What's going on?
Hey, role model? You ain't no lightweight. You a heavyweight, brother, just like me.
Good looking out, bro.
Last weekend, what was it? Dude,
you're gonna have to speak up and speed it up, man.
The IWA, whatever that was, Hogan and Ultimate Warrior put on a better match than them people did. That's
I would hope so. Yeah, in case you missed that show last week, the brightest spot of the AWA show last week was my ring announcing, as you can well tell, role model. You was there.
Actually, I do have to agree with you on that one.
No one even showed. Hey,
now don't go bad mouthing people.
Whatever.
You know.
I got stuff to talk about. First of all, I got a special guest once again. The sex symbol, Keith Young, who you've all seemed to forget about. Get on over here, right here. Stand next to the boss's son.
Finally, this sex symbol has returned.
How much time we got? Let's take another call.
Hi, you're on the air. What does that mean?
Shut your mouth.
Say, I'm sorry Browns don't stand a chance tonight. Go Steelers.
Thank you very
much.
much.
What's up?
And also, whatever happened to Wrath?
Oh, he's got a who?
Wrath.
Wrath has a knee.
What?
He has an injury. Next
Shut
caller.
up. Wrath's knee.
Tell him, Keith.
Tore his MCL and ACL. So
Address your next
he should
questions
be back
to
within
Keith.
the next few months.
Shut up, role model. They're going to address their questions to Keith now. What's up?
Shut up.
The only one here who can answer them correctly.
Exactly.
You're on the air.
Or eat them up.
Even Colder needs to stop trying to dog the...
Don't worry about Even Colder. What do you got for us?
What do you got for the sex symbol?
You, boss's son, you would get your hair cut at a place called Hair Pizzazz, you little bitch.
Let me tell you something. When you make as much money as me, you can go do commercials like that.
Come on,
you know what? Someday you're going to look in the mirror and you're going to see, wow, I really am as dumb as I look. Next caller.
If you mess with the boss's son, you've got to go through the sex symbol first.
You know, gluttony
Remember
is a sin.
that.
What?
No more calls. It's time for the announcement.
Gluttony
First
is a
of
sin.
all,
That's the announcement.
Shut up, role model.
there was a
Talking.
termination that took place earlier on this week, Friday at 4:59, of course, to be exact. Who? None other than my sister, the boss's daughter. Oh, I saw the way she was looking at you, Champ, and she's like, Champ stays, Bo goes. Mama says, look, Lindsay, you're fired. She already knows it. She's at home watching, crying her eyes out. No future.
You fired
with
your own
Peter.
sister?
The hell, yes, I did.
And which camera person's going to go?
Which camera person's going to go? Which brings us to my next thing. You know, Keith, you were on the show a couple weeks ago. Yeah. And, you know, you were dropping the ball a little bit. You really upset the boss's son. You were coming up with theories that never really came across. And you know, Champ, you, the whiny little champ, either he goes, like Keith said, or I go, and boss's son goes, and and then you got me fired from my own show with my own family. And then you come out here, you can't answer the right questions to these people. You can't do nothing right. I mean, you got anything to say about that? You got 2 minutes.
I knew that this was going to happen. As soon as I found out the truth last week, I mean, hey, I guess you won, BS. I mean, you ain't going to have
you know
a
what,
fight with me.
Champ, with all that in mind, I got a big announcement to make. Role model, you are fired! Get out!
Yeah, right. Come on.
Oh. Bye-bye. Keith Young is the new co-host of PWW.
You're playing, right?
Oh, no, I ain't playing.
All right, hey, you know what? You are
Get
dumber
out of
than
here,
you look.
Shano.
Fired the role model?
Oh,
You know what?
absolutely.
I'm going to tell you something. You
Shanos, get over
you
here,
are
man.
dumber than you look, and you know why? Look, fat boy, I'm not breakfast.
Get out of his
so get
seat
the hell
right now.
away.
Give me my mic.
Get out of his seat.
Wait a minute here.
Look, I'm going to tell you something, okay?
Get him out of here. Go ahead. What do you got to say?
I'm going to tell you something, all right? Look, it's going to take more than Shano to hold me back if I wanted to swing on somebody.
ain't
Shano
swinging
gets
on
smacked
nothing
around,
here.
too.
How are you going to fire the role
Let's hear your
model?
famous last words,
Let me
role
tell you
model.
something, okay? It ain't like I can't get a job anywhere. I am the role model. I am your role model.
We'll see you at Kmart.
You're jealous of me, and that's the only reason why you did it. See me at Kmart.
Bye-bye.
And look, man, hey.
Bye-bye. See you later.
If he's going...
Listen, bud. Come on.
Man,
Hold
it's
on.
gonna take more than Shano, man.
No. If he's going, how are you gonna get rid of the role model? If he's going, I'm getting.
You ain't going nowhere because you got that contract with my mama, and you're gonna be on for a long time because I know what's good for the show and I know what the fans like. You ain't going nowhere, Shano.
Sit down.
With that in mind, yet another wrap-up of PWW is corporate BS. Next week, Keith Young, the sex symbol, the boss's son, and the chump will be back. We'll see you next week, and go Browns.
I'm not gonna be back.